Okay, guys, I just wanted to touch base here. News just came out about an hour ago or so that Kevin Durant has suffered an Achilles injury. Now, Kevin Durant, widely regarded as one of the top 3 players in the game today, left the game in the second quarter after being brilliant through 12 minutes playing, had 11 points, came up limp, and it has been diagnosed as an Achilles injury, according to Bob Myers, the general manager of the Golden State Warriors. And it was a very emotional press conference, and I understand why. Had the Warriors been up, or this series be tied, 2-2 going into Game 5, I don't think Durant plays. They played Durant, in my opinion, out of desperation. And it shows how much of a warrior Kevin Durant is. How much of a player, how much of a competitor that you would put your body and risk it on the line to win at the pinnacle of your sport. It shows something that, you don't see from just everybody. There's a lot of people who would, take time off and whatever else. Want to rest the body, be worried about free agency. He said, I'm going. And unfortunately, it just didn't pan out. He came up limp, and we found out it was an Achilles injury. Well, there's going to be a lot of questions come tomorrow about whether or not this was an Achilles injury all along and not a calf injury that the Warriors were trying to cover up. I don't know. I'm obviously not a doctor. I don't play a doctor on TV. I'm not going to pretend to be one on YouTube. I'm not a diagnostician or anything like that. But I'm saying from the way he came up limp, I've seen this before from other players, and in that series, in that game against the Rockets, I thought it was an Achilles at first. Turns out it was a calf strain. People have doubted that, and now there's really going to be questions about how much the Warriors medical staff is at fault, how much does Steve Kerr get the blame for allowing Durant to play, and some people are saying that Durant should have stuck up for himself and said, no, I'm not going to play. Well, guess what? Either way you look at it, it was Game 5. Your team's down 3-1. They needed you to play. It's one of those things where you just go out there and you just try your damnedest, give everything you can. And Durant did that. He tried to play Superman today, and he did a fairly good job up until the Achilles ruptured. Or, well, we're going to find out the severity. I shouldn't say rupture, but he has an Achilles injury. We're going to find out tomorrow with the MRI that he's going to have to find out the severity of it. But, prayers go out to Kevin Durant. And hopefully he can come back and still be as productive as he is. But with an Achilles injury, depending on the severity, we've seen this before where guys come back. Kobe Bryant comes to mind. When we saw Kobe Bryant go down with that Achilles injury, even though Kobe Bryant was older, it still resonates that Kobe was never the same Kobe after that. So hopefully, no matter the severity of this injury, Kevin Durant does come back and be the KD we all know and we all watch. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Ken Rader, wishing the best to Kevin Durant.